Hey everyone, Codex here. So today we are going to be taking a look at Polkadot and we're going to be discussing the current trend. We will also talk about Dot's risk metric once again. But before we do get into this one, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, leave the video a thumbs up and a comment, as every bit of support helps us moving forward. Let's get into this one. Now, Dot hasn't been looking at its best this quarter so far. We have had a decent beginning of a year with the coin rallying up and going up more than 11x in a matter of months. But it seems like it's out of breath, it's out of fuel, and it couldn't manage to keep going up, which ended up with Dot entering a downtrend and a mini bear market, let's call it. Now, despite the big move that Dot managed to do in the beginning of the year, it hasn't really showed much, and it has honestly offered an ROI of around 270%, which is a 3.7x. And don't get me wrong, the ROI is still much better than Chainlink's ROI or BTC's return, but Dot wouldn't manage to outperform Ethereum or even ADA, which has been falling down for months now. But despite that, Dot is now on the verge of a reversal, and if we take a look at our KDJ and MACD on the 3 days time frame, we can see that the black line is heading to the upside, which is a bullish sign. And we are on a verge of having a cross right here between both the blue and orange line. Now, what we need to keep an eye on is the black line closing above the level of 20 right here, and the blue line going above the orange line and starting a race against it. The blue line right here must take advantage in order for us to claim control again and to be sure that Dot is heading up, that Dot is heading to the upside. Now, on the MACD, we still don't have a bullish cross yet, but we clearly can see that the bearish momentum is coming to its end. We sure can still drop again another 5 or 10% and go back to 25 to 24 US dollars, but other than that, it seems like Dot is heading strong into 2022. Now, on a daily time frame, the upward pressure has already begun 2 days ago according to our indicators, and it's still going strong. There are no signs of weakness whatsoever. And as I said, we still can experience some pullbacks along the way, especially if Bitcoin keeps its movement below the 21 weeks EMA, which is the current case. But other than that, it looks like Dot is coming back into the race. Also, if we take a look at our risk metric, and by the way, we made a full video about this with Dot a week ago, and I explained how to use this index or metric, let's say. So I'm not going to go full in depth with it again, but this indicator basically helps us know when to accumulate and also when to exit. If the risk is low in this green region, that means that the asset is a good investment. And if it's in the red area, it means that things are getting heated. Now, we talked about this in the last video, and it's true that we don't have much data to work with Dot, but in the past, we have had a massive accumulation phase right here since the risk was low, when Dot's price was trending between 10 and roughly 30 bucks. And we are currently back again at the accumulation phase. We are currently experiencing another reaccumulation phase. It's true that we don't have a risk as low as back here, but bear in mind that it's rare for us to see such low levels with a risk measure with basically any coin out there. So don't rely on us going this low with Dot. And if that's your plan, then Dot may trend up and leave you hanging there. And this is why we gradually accumulate. We don't buy all at once, we buy a bit in each region so we can be safe. If the price ever goes up, we can make a profit on the coins that we bought. And if the price keeps on going down and keeps sliding down, then we keep accumulating at better prices so we have a better average price. Now, currently the risk is still low, which means that entering now and investing in Dot for the time being is still a good choice. The risk can surely go down to lower levels if the price keeps sliding down, but I don't see that happening going into 2022 since the KDJ and MACD have already indicated a beginning of a move to the upside. So to conclude, Dot seems like an attractive investment in comparison to many other coins. The price can surely see further pullbacks, but nothing major. And it looks like 2022, it looks like the Q1 of next year is looking good for Dot so far. So this was about it, guys. Thanks for sticking by. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and peace.